Oh, so did you miss my... Oh, sorry. Oh, so you missed my introduction. Alright, so I'm BinaryBlob, and with me in voice chat is Traylina.
Hi. I run the game.
Yeah, she runs the game as well.
Sort of a new runner, but I mean, I've been playing the game for a long time with lots of strats, but I only started running the actual game since a few months ago, or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, alright, so I'll do Jackrabbit 2 episode 1 to 4 as Spaz. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go. So right off the bat, we do a jump there to fall down quicker. And that kind of initial jump will be very useful later on in the game.
Oh yeah, and the thing about Jazz's physics is that you need to run and jump to go higher. It's much unlike, you know, that certain blue hedgehog.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing like a lot of you running to high jump higher. And that double jump does kind of amplify that. But you do not want to be double jumping all the time because that slows your x-axis.
Yeah, there are 3 different characters in this game. So I'm currently running as Spaz, and he can...
The most popular category.
Yeah, exactly. And he can double jump and sidekick. And then there's his brother, Jazz, and he can do copter ears and uppercut. And then there's Lori. Can you explain Lori? Ah, damn it. Whatever. There's an RNG manipulation here. I completely messed it up, but so you can manipulate the queen to always get the perfect pattern. So like you see, she can do a stomp or a scream, and optimally you want stomps throughout, basically. And we can like save and then load to reset the frame counter, and the RNG is very dependent on the frame counter. So yeah, but I completely failed that. Anyway, Lori, yeah, she can sidekick similar to Spaz and also do copter ears.
It goes really fast, so you can clip through things, or you can just like get huge boosts of speed off some certain enemies.
Yeah, her sidekick is kind of weird. It's not exactly the same as Spaz. So yeah, we can just run through that log. If we shoot it first. And normally I would keep track of how much food I pick up. But I'm not going to do that in a marathon run like this. But if you collect 100 food, you'll get a sugar rush, which will render you invincible for like, what is it, 20 seconds I think?
Yeah, we're just going to skip these poles with the copter.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. And coming up is the first clip of the game. I'll do a bunch of them. So we'll just grab this copter, fly up here. Ah, I failed it. Typical marathon luck, you know. I played really well earlier actually, but yeah.
Might have been the nerves.
Yeah, probably. And here we grab a bubble. And with a bubble we can just run straight through enemies without having to wait for the damage animation. But
it's also good for the boss.
Yeah, that as well. But it can also crash the game, so I'm kind of praying here that it doesn't crash. Alright, we're good. The game can also crash in between levels.
Oh yeah, don't forget to mention about spam kick.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention that. Yeah, it happens so much in the run right there, so I just forgot about the boss quick kill that I just did.
Yeah, it's a spaz trick, you know, if you just like hold on down and jump at a boss while blinking, you just spam it incessantly.
Yeah.
And just wipe out bosses.
Yeah, even though Lori can sidekick, she can't do that quick kill.
No. Like, I did like make a similar strategy with like the same kind of thing, and I called it kick dancing, but it's so much slower.
Yeah.
And also with like, you can do it with jazz, and I call it upper slice, but it's also slower.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a poor man's version. hasn't been, they're very new strats, so you won't see many of the runs existing yet. Did you just wall jump?
I don't think so. And I do a clip here as well, and it's not that much faster, but I skip, I think 7 food. So that's the main reason why I do that clip. And I'll do another clip here as well.
Oh yeah, so this tile set is heavily inspired by New Junk City from Earthworm Jim. So yeah, it's like it's a long lost cousin. I'm not sure you've heard of that game, but I know it's a big inspiration to Jackrabbit 2.
Which game did you say?
Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, I know about that game.
You know, even the weapons and enemies are really heavily inspired. Even the text.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
well,
coming up is
like the text style.
Yeah, coming up is the third boss, where we'll also do the quick kill. And I use Toaster here because it's a bit faster.
It's the highest DPS weapon in the game until you get RF.
Yeah. And there's also a bug with that robot boss, where if you ice him, he'll just stand put for, well, indefinitely. But we don't have ice there when we're on as Spaz, but we do as Jazz and Lori. So yeah, all the level names have kinda... Oh, that's a sugar rush, so I'm invincible now. That's not very optimal. I really want it like on the next level.
Oh no!
Well, whatever. So yeah, all the levels, like this level is called Victorian Secret, for example. So yeah, they're all like a play on words or references something, basically.
I can hear your game.
Yeah, I hear like a slight echo occasionally. I'm not sure if it's coming from your microphone or something.
It's coming from you.
Yeah, I'll get another one.
So yeah, this server section, not this in particular, but the one earlier, can be very punishing. These guys like drop bombs and stuff, and they can boost you away.
Oh yes, you can actually buffer jump in this game. If you just hold on jump, you'll keep jumping. And that's really useful.
Oh yeah.
And you can also buffer down to go down the vines really quickly as well. But I don't think this particular category has that. They don't really have rows of vines to go through. Oh yeah, here comes a nice piece of tech. The RF kick. It's fun. That's something only Spaz can do. RFs are very useful in many different kinds of ways. Like, it's not just their damage, but utility. So, yeah, it's probably like almost the S tier speedrun weapon of this game.
Yeah.
But there's like something even more broken.
Yeah, also coming up is TNT climb. Hopefully I can get it. We'll see. It requires fairly precise timing. So I'll do my best. Yeah, I got it.
Well done.
Yeah, I was a bit scared that I wouldn't get it, like in a marathon setting like this. You can also skip these poles, just jump through them. Damn it.
Oops.
You can skip those poles as well. I skipped one at least. There's also a swag climb here. I'm not gonna do it. I was thinking of doing it, but yeah. Also here we buffer a jump when this level loads. And that is to despawn the water. So normally there is water on this level, but the trigger is right beneath you when you spawn. So we jump to avoid that, basically. You want me to mention the name of the next boss? It's the Uterus.
Yes.
And we stick to the right here because that will despawn. Well, normally the Uterus has like spike balls around her, so it's like 2 phases. But we skip the first phase by sticking to the right there. I thought it was gonna be enough, but oh well.
Oops. Well.
So this episode is called Flashback, and it's essentially, well, the levels are very similar to the first game.
But they're reimagined.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, well, the next level is pretty much, well, the beginning is pretty much exactly like the first level of the first game, I think.
Was that just the first RF climb in this episode?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's used a lot in multiplayer as well. But in speedruns, it's fairly niche, but it does have its use.
Yeah.
I probably use it the most because, like, you know, I've been using it a lot in tests and multiplayer.
Yeah. So coming up is a fairly recent discovered glitch, I guess. Hopefully I can get it, because I've had some trouble with it recently, but we'll see.
So yeah, another use of Toaster is like you can preload it, and you have Toaster already in the air. You don't need to slow down to shoot, destroy enemies. Oh, well done. Did the clip.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. It's just that I don't remember how to do it really. I just forgot for some reason. But I got it, so it's fine.
Don't forget the TNT. Oh, that's good. Of course, I'm a bit behind on the stream. Oh no!
Yeah, I didn't get the B. So that trick barely saves any time at all, but yeah, it's a bit convenient to skip the rest of the level. So here we'll do another TNT climb. Hopefully I'll get it, it's a bit tricky. So yeah, the TNT, it activates like when it gets close to destructible scenery or if you shoot it. So I was using the destructible scenery there to trigger the TNT.
Yeah, this part's very quick cycle based. You don't want to land onto those spikes.
Yeah, I got the best cycle there. Also, this level is even worse. Like it's very cycle based the beginning here. I'll try to get the fast cycle. We'll see. Oh, I actually got it, I think.
Yeah, another fun fact
close.
is that while you're blinking, you can't get pushed by weapons.
Oh yeah.
But it's also a blessing and a curse. Because, like, in the very last level, you do want that bumping, but you have to wait. But, you know, it's helpful in, you know, this level, because, you know, while you're blinking, you can just spam those RF blocks, and you get through them quicker.
Yeah. Now, coming up is one of the oldest tricks in the game, I think. So we skip most of this level by jumping up here. So due to like bad masking, I guess, you can get stuck there and just jump up.
Yeah, the default tie sets have a lot of bad masking, because I think Nick had no idea what he was doing.
I'll also do a death warp right here, so I'll take a lot of damage. It barely saves any time, but it's... I mainly do it for the iframes. After the death warp, pretty much. So we shoot down this carrot because we don't want to pick up that carrot because then we'll regain our health. So yeah, what we do is we shoot with a electro blaster, we shoot that checkpoint right there, and then we die.
It's known as a death warp.
Yeah. Also, I shot the electro blaster to the right there, and that was just to get the RF power up, which is off screen there. I think normally you
used a seeker while you had Sugar Rush.
Yeah.
You know, you could have just, you know, went right through. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe getting bumped by the enemy wouldn't have helped.
Yeah. Also, here's another death warp. And I'll use RF to get up here. So we want to take as much damage as possible. So yeah. That saves a little bit more time than the other one, I think. But it's not much, probably like 6 seconds maybe, I don't know. I haven't really
I
timed
don't know,
it.
6 seconds is quite a lot.
Well, yeah, I guess so, but I mean, no tricks in this game saves like, I think the biggest one is like around 20 seconds. So I mean, there are no tricks that saves minutes or anything, because all the levels are so short.
So, like, have you ever thought of using TNT at those multiple
Yeah,
blocks?
but if you shoot TNT, you get stunned by the blast, and I don't like that, so I just prefer using RF.
Yeah, I just wonder if anyone's, like, calculated that, you know, toaster versus TNT, and seeing which one's actually fastest.
I don't think so, I just do what feels faster to me. But I don't know. Also here I'll sidekick across these spike balls. Now this level can be very, very punishing. Those ravens can be really annoying sometimes.
And the checkpoint's really far back.
Yeah. And also the boss fight in this level can be a run killer sometimes.
Yeah, this catches out a lot of new players.
Yeah. So this boss fight coming up soon is random, and he can either jump or do a tornado. Yeah, like that tornado attack. This is a pretty good pattern, doing a tornado right away like that. But sometimes if he jumps once and then do the tornado, you'll kind of get boosted away, and it can be tough to get to the right spot to do the quick kill. So sometimes he can mess you up pretty badly. This is also a very tough level.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this tile set's heavily inspired by Earthworm Jim as well.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't really played Earthworm Jim, but I know like what it looks like, basically. A really buff worm, kinda.
Yeah.
So these are the two last levels. And I'll do a TNT climb in this level as well. I prefer jumping over the spring there, because otherwise I might end up swinging from those poles, and that is slow.
So, I'm pretty sure this tile set's heavily inspired by... Oh!
That was close.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this tile set's heavily inspired from the final level in The Lion King.
Oh yeah. It looks kind of similar, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to mention earlier in Caritas, like, one of the levels tile sets is almost a rip-off of one of the levels in Lion King.
And here I'll do... that was close. There I did this lizard climb, I guess we call it, or something. It's my favorite trick of the game. Do some boosts here. So coming up is the last boss.
So yeah, oh sorry. Yeah, every character has their own way of dealing with Steven. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I almost failed that quick kill there, but it turned out fine. So time is coming up when Spaz runs off the screen. So, time.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you. That was about 1 minute off world record. But yeah, still sub 19, so...
Still underestimate.
Yeah, way underestimate. Yeah, the reason why I put such a high estimate is basically because the game can crash. Luckily it didn't, so that's good, I guess. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this time, even though I messed up quite a lot in some places. So
Alright,
yeah,
well, you know.
there's Jess Jackrabbit 2 episode 1 to 4 as